Hello everybody, again from Simplyfoodea YouTube channel. Thank you for trusting our channel as one of the best food safety educational channels on YouTube. We are going to continue all the HACCP training example, the orange juice, but just let us have a quick look on the 7 principles of HACCP. We have continued the first 4 principles of HACCP, the conducting of the hazard analysis, identifying the critical control points, establishing critical limits, and monitoring the CCPs. And today we'll continue about the corrective actions, but just let us have a quick look also about monitoring of the CCP from the previous videos. We have OPRP number 1, sort of orange, OPRP number 2, filtering, CCP number 1, pasteurization, and CCP number 2, X-rays. And we have mentioned in the previous training of the monitoring how we can write the process, the hazard, the critical limit, and how to monitor. So this is our HACCP example, OPRP number 1, number 2, and CCP number 1 and number 2 in the orange juice example. So just let us at the beginning know what is the definition of the corrective action. It's an action to eliminate the cause of a nonconformity. What is the meaning of nonconformity? It's any failure to meet a requirement or any deviation from a specification or a standard or an expectation, and to prevent its recurrence of this nonconformity. So there is 2 notes for this corrective action. The note number 1, there can be more than one cause for a nonconformity, and note number 2, the corrective action must include the cause analysis study of this nonconformity to have a corrective action matching with the nonconformity. So for maintaining the corrective actions for HACCP, we must ensure 5 main points. What are these 5 main points? First point, when we will do this corrective action. Number 2, what are these corrective actions? What will happen and what must happen? Number 3, who will do these corrective actions and who are the responsible for implementing these corrective actions? Number 4, how to control the outputs of these corrective actions, either if it will be waste, scrap, or rework, or recycle. The 5th point, how we will document this corrective action. All the corrective actions must be documented in a corrective and preventive action form. It's called CPA and sometimes called CAPA, CAPA, which will be explained later. So all these 5 main points must be done after getting the exactly root cause analysis of this issue. So these 5 main points for establishing the corrective actions will be when, what, and who, the outputs, and the documenting of this corrective action. Let's get through our first OPRP, the sorting of orange, step number 2, or OPRP number 1. When we will do this corrective action, we will do it when the percentage of the rejected orange exceeds the 3% maximum percentage. Okay, what are these corrective actions? Just like brainstorming or examples, we will refuse the shipment, or we will send a formal mail to the supplier to discount percentage of the cost of this shipment as a penalty on the supplier, or we can highlight the issue and take formal documented exception. It must be formal and must be documented exception from the quality manager if there is accepted in the policy to have exceptions from the quality manager, by increasing the acceptable limit from maximum 3% to 5% or 6% according to the business need. So the third important point, who will do this corrective action? Just be maybe the quality inspector, which will highlight and report the issue to the quality supervisor, who will take the decision of discounting the percentage of this shipment, just like brainstorming. Okay, how will control the output of this corrective actions, or what are these output of this corrective action? We must take a great attention about the rejected and refused orange, as it must be get rid of it and convert it to scrap or waste, as must be packed in special and colored dedicated waste containers and in dedicated areas also, and must be labeled. So it must be colored, it must be dedicated for waste containers, it must be placed in dedicated area and also must be labeled, as it will be thrown away from the site according to the health and safety precautions of our site. Thank you very much for your support and your great work, and wait for us on the OPRP number 2 filtering process corrective actions. Thank you very much and good luck for all of you.